Like I've said, it's all about, well, it's all about things like this. Like, for instance, this word right here, America. I invented this word, made it up. It's a made up word. It actually means air and CA, which is my state. I also named California. Like I say, from Germany to Russia to China to all over the world. Now, how exactly this name got here, this word got here, and it's, also my currency. Like I said, there's a lot of things that I've done, a lot of reasons to explain it, like how I was willing to exchange my very good money for other people's money at a direct one-to-one ratio. So my money very much did go everywhere. And a lot of people liked it because it was also backed by, you could also use this to buy anything that is Lucifer, White Star Line, minerals or mining and all that other stuff. I also invested heavily in technology as well. All the aircraft, all the ships, all the white ships. There are pictures of white ships going back a long ways. They can say this about my white ships, they can say that about my white ships, but people look back and they see all the white ships. All the white ships and all the white aircraft. And they know the word America. They've heard about America. They've seen the stars all over the world. All the, the red star, the blue star of Israel, the stars of the American flag, the Constitution, the laws, the police. So there's basically like this worldwide presence, and that presence is actually Lucifer White Star. Like I said, JFK, I was going to jail him. I jail people or kill people that are truly a nuisance. Usually just jail. But anyway, though, JFK and Nixon and a bunch of other people, George W. Bush, all that stuff, all their lies, all their untruths, and all their media suppression. Like I say, Trump, he's also another problem. Anyway, Trump Towers, I invented it, I designed it. That was my building. I built it, pretty much. It was my money that funded that building. And yet Trump called it his building because he's basically stole my money pretty much, or stole, he basically, well, they killed a bunch of people. They basically started raping people like crazy. They used weapons. Anyway, it gets into be a very big issue where Trump and other people thought, well, they can just control the world or control the media, and therefore that makes them whatever. Anyway, self-proclaimed gods, self-proclaimed leaders, self-proclaimed presidents. Everyone would know that I am the American president. How could I not be the American president? Because I invented the word. Like, if I invented the word America, how can I not be the American president? So anyway, so obviously I am. So anyway, and realistically, it's White Star Line property. It's White Star Line, the company. And realistically, I'm a 100 trillion year old creator of 800 galaxies in human form. So pretty much, like I say, I created the human body, I created matter, I created everything, and then I decided to be a human. And like I say, you're just going to have to ask another planet. I created the water that's in the ocean a long time ago. A long time ago. So anyway, like I say, and I am real. Anyway, Trump, JFK and Jimmy Carter and all those other people thought that they could do whatever they wanted, and that there would be and that no one could stop them, no one would stop them. And that wasn't exactly true. They do get stopped. They do get tortured. So anyway, and JFK did die in 1963. And when that happened, a lot of things started getting better. Basically, the Republicans lost right then and there because everyone had believed that he was something, blah, 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 blah. They believed all these lies. Anyway, though, but upon my arrival, people started to realize, well, wait a minute. I'm telling the truth. I did invent this word. This is my money. And I did invent aircrafts. And I did invent jets. And I did change war completely. Like I said, they couldn't do it without me. They were stuck on a little planet. Anyway, and I'm like, yes, I'm the creator of 12 of the oldest races and 700,000 different types of life, and in fact that sun and this planet, which is also verifiable. You could also go back in time and see that this planet was actually a giant burning sun in the sky, and we actually had two suns, or two stars. Sorry, I don't like to use the word sun because it gets confused with child. Stars. There were two giant big burning things that rotated around a center planet. Anyway, it gets very, very complicated, where the Earth was once a big star, burning, flaming thing. Anyway, and it goes back to my Germany and my thorium reactors and everything else like that, and how I had lots of nuclear power and stuff when I was younger or whatever with Germany. Anyway, it gets all complicated, and basically I'm the creator of humanity and so many other races. So, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's true. I'm Lucifer White Star Line. Yep, that's my at-work name. And then my at-home name is Brian Nathaniel Alexander Bradley. And pretty much, yep, that's my constitution, that's my laws, because they were abusing and using my life forms, and I didn't like it happening. And so, and I was willing to get the biggest abusers. And I had cannon and aircraft to do it. So anyway, JFK and some other people worked very hard to try and take over the world, but because they were very much guilty of a lot of different things and going to pay the ultimate price, of course, which they thought they could get out of, but they couldn't. So anyway, because they didn't know about so many of my other races, and so many people were willing to basically do things on my behalf. Like, you're getting in the way of everything. It's like, yeah, they were. So anyway, and I'm just like, yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, you're living on my planet. And that's my burning bright sun in the middle of our galaxy, in the middle of our solar system. Anyway, and there's a lot more. There's 800 other galaxies, and I think there's 800. There were 3, and then I'm pretty sure it's 800 by now. Anyway, though, there's a lot of galaxies out there. There's a lot of life forms out there. You'd be surprised. Anyway, and they have confirmed that. So it's like, yeah, well, 800 galaxies of those are mine. I'm not sure if this is the biggest galaxy or whatever. I don't really know. I used to know more, but I'm like, whatever. And I even said that we're in a big giant light bubble, whatever. And there's probably 3 more besides this one. So out there somewhere in the universe. Anyway, you have to get outside of this particular grouping of suns or stars to see the other ones. And you'll see them as little specks off in the distance or something like that. Anyway, I don't really know exactly because it's been so long. I mean, I'm 100 trillion years or 50 trillion years out of date with all my information. This is what I knew like a couple million years ago, or 100 trillion years ago, or some great amount of time. Like, I'm very, very old actually. And they tried to kill me, and they would have killed me except for the fact that I am really, really old and changed existence for everyone, for everything. So, and they can't really get around that. It's like I changed existence for everyone and everything, and yeah, well, they can't really get up. I'm the oldest. I'm Lucifer, the Lucifer. So there is no other Lucifer besides me. Well, other than the fake Lucifers. There's a couple fake Lucifers which were not quite as powerful as me, but they thought they were. So anyway, and they got smacked down. And like I said, Nixon had done a lot of horrible things and lied to a lot of people, and basically he knew it. So eventually he's going down, but that's just a matter of when or where. Anyway, whatever. Because I've told the world exactly what was going on and exactly what happened with everything. So, and there's not much I don't really know about. I mean, I knew about everything pretty much because, well, kind of hard to get around your creator. So, yeah. Anyway, though, some things were trying to lie to the human race, saying that they were the creator, and it's like, no, they're not. I am the creator, and it's verifiable. So, whatever. Anyway, life forms used to know that. I think they knew. I think the human race knew that Lucifer was their creator. But anyway, yeah. So, whatever. I don't really know, and I don't really care. It's like, yeah, well, it's 100 trillion years out of date. So whatever. I don't really care. Shoot me in the head.